Continuing on within section 5, labeled challenging, in case you have forgotten.
I haven't forgotten.
We're on to 5.5. Pick up the pace 3. The description says, "No time!" exclamation mark. Okay. You're not gonna like this.
Oh no!
1 minute and 30 seconds.
Shut up!
4 modules, 1 strike. Tell you what, go to wires, okay?
Regular wires?
Regular
'Cause that's where I'm
wires,
at.
I have an inkling.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I would suspect wires and buttons. Possibly wires twice, buttons twice. It could be something advanced, but at most 1 advanced module. If I had to try to guess what's gonna be on the test. Okay, are you on wires?
I am on wires.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
You'd better be. Let's go. This screen's for my eyes only. I'm going to pick up the bomb momentarily. Come on, come on, come on. Let me see. Are there any wires? What is this? Okay, button yellow aboard.
In the yellow. Oh god, is there
A
more
vowel?
than 2 batteries?
Um,
More than 2 batteries.
No.
Okay. Hold and tell me the color.
Blue.
For any position.
Okay, wires.
Alright. Let me know when you're ready.
I've told you.
Oh. Okay. Any yellow wires?
1.
Is there more than 1 white wire?
No.
How many wires are there?
5.
Jesus. Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Last wire black?
No.
Okay. 1 red wire?
2.
Nope. Oh, Jesus. Is there any black wires?
2.
Okay, cut the first wire.
Done. Okay, weird symbols. Tits, staff, empty skull, and the sextopus.
Say it again.
Tits, star, tits, empty skull, sextopus, and the staff.
And the staff. The Cthulhu staff?
No, the staff, the reverse C with a squiggly going down. The hook staff.
Let's see with the squiggly going down.
Yes. Going to the bottom right. That's what I call the staff. Do you see it?
I think. Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
I can't, I'm dead.
Okay. One of the hooks. Okay.
Okay, I should have told you how many wires, I guess.
Yeah, I was like just reading it like I knew how many wires you had. Jesus.
Yeah, so the information I need to give you is how many wires. However, once again, if I'm dealing with a module where I know what to do, I'm gonna give you information on the next module so you can prepare.
Okay. Well, in the case of the wires, it's hard for me to prepare unless I know how many wires you
So,
have.
yeah, so in that case, I'm gonna tell you how many wires there are.
Yes, I need that information.
It's gonna be rough, though. It's gonna be rough.
I know,
As far as I can tell, we have wires, button, maze, and symbols.
Jesus.
Can we start with the maze?
In a minute and a half. We can.
Okay, if we get the maze. Okay, ready up the maze. If it's not the maze, I'm gonna go with wires. They are almost inevitably gonna be there, okay? So be prepared to jump back to the wires, okay?
Okay.
Tell me when you're on the maze.
I am on the maze.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. The maze, it's 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5.
Okay, and then where are you and where do you need to go?
I'm on 3, 6, and I need to go to 6, 2.
6, 2. Okay, right 3
Yes?
and down 4.
Okay, button blue aboard. 1 battery.
Hold it and tell me the color.
Okay, blue.
For any position.
Gotcha. Symbols. There's an empty star, tits, armadillo, and staff.
Okay, tits, armadillo, staff, empty star.
Okay, wires, 6.
Okay, are there any yellow wires?
1.
Is there more than 1 white wire?
No.
Any red wires?
1.
Cut the 4th wire.
1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. It was dark, so I could hardly see, but yeah, we've managed.
Okay.
I was worried you're gonna ask me about the serial number, and I was gonna say, I don't know, I can see in the darkness. Okay,
No,
bomb
luckily
defused.
there's no yellow wires.
27.57 seconds within top 14% of people.
I can imagine, because a minute and a half is not that long.
I'm glad we got through the maze though. Okay, final
Me too.
puzzle from this section. It's 5.6, well, 5.6, one with everything. A true test of teamwork that requires all-around competency. 6 minutes, 11 modules, 3 strikes. There's gonna be everything, so you can pick the order in which we want to solve this. I think we should start with frequency because that's the most annoying one from my perspective.
Yeah, frequency is pretty damn annoying.
Okay, so get ready with the Morse
All right.
code decoding. And remember, I'm gonna say "and" between letters, and I'm gonna say "stop" as I see that it's the end of the sequence, so the thing after "stop" is gonna be the first letter. Okay?
Okay.
You're gonna have to error correct, but once you get a couple of letters, you should be able to see which it is.
Yeah,
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
We can absolutely do this. Let's go.
We can. Okay.
Okay, I'm picking it up. I'm moving on to frequency as soon as we possibly can.
Okay.
Okay. Short, 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 and short, and short, long, and long, and short, 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 and stop. Long, short, 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 and short, and short, long, and long, and short, 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 and stop. Long, short, 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 and short, and short, long, and do you have it?
Oh, hold on. Okay, so 600.
Okay. That's it. Okay, password S.
Oh, fuck. Okay, small, sound, spell, still, study.
Hold on. Spell no. No T.
Still.
No.
Okay, no, so no study.
Yeah. Nothing else?
Okay, no smaller sound.
No. Okay.
Okay,
E.
next letter. Every. It's the only one.
No. R.
Okay,
Nothing, I think.
no. Mm-mm,
Okay.
no.
P.
Place.
Place. It's gonna be place. Okay, get ready for panels. Panels. Okay. Black B. Black.
One at a time.
Yeah. Black B.
Okay, cut.
Another black B.
Leave it.
Blue A.
Leave it.
Okay. Next panel.
Okay.
Blue B.
Leave it.
Black B.
Cut it.
Next panel.
Okay.
Blue C.
Leave it.
Red A.
Leave it.
Final panel. Blue B.
Leave it.
Black A.
Cut it.
Done. Button red press.
Okay. You said it says press, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are there more than 2 batteries?
2. No.
Okay. What color is the button? Red, right?
Red.
Okay, so hold and tell me the color.
White.
1, any position.
Wires, 6 of them.
Any yellow.
2.
Any red wires?
1.
Cut the 4th wire.
Done. Okay. Simon says yellow. No strikes.
Okay, vowel or no vowel? Serial number.
Yes.
What was the color again?
Yellow.
Red.
No. Sorry. 1 strike. Let me check the serial number again. We have vowels.
We have vowels. Okay, that was my fault. Okay, so we have 1 strike. Is it yellow again?
Yes.
Red.
Okay. Yellow, yellow, red, red. Yellow, yellow, green.
What?
Yellow, yellow, green.
Yellow, green.
Yes.
Okay, so red, red, blue.
Sorry. Red. No, fuck. Okay, no, that was the final strike. I shouldn't have clicked again.
Okay.
Maybe I haven't clicked the 2 times I had. I don't know. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. It's not terrible though. It's not terrible. We just have to, you know, be ready for everything. Are you ready for
Yes.
frequency?
Okay.
Is there actually we
will
can
be-
do this in any order, so we don't have to jump around. We can do this from start to finish if you
I
want
was
to.
gonna say maybe it might be easier if we just do it in the order that it's in the manual.
Great, but I can see the manual. That's kind of the thing.
Okay, so that's why I'm like, we could probably do it from the top down. So like wires, and then buttons. And then once we finish buttons, I can tell you where to go next, or it's symbols after that.
You're
then
gonna have to
Simon
tell me
says-
ahead of time.
Okay. We'll start with wires.
Okay. Well, the moment we get to the moment we get to a given section, you have to tell me what's next.
Okay. I can do
Don't
that.
tell me on the spot, so I have to look for it and waste time. Tell me before I need the information. Ahead of time. So, yeah, first wires, then buttons, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go for the wires. The moment we get to the buttons, you tell me what the next section is, okay?
Okay, I can do that.
All right. Are you ready with the wires?
I'm ready with
Let's
the
go.
wires. Okay.
All right, I'm picking it up. Wires, there's 6 of them.
Okay. Any yellow wires?
1.
Is there more than one white wire?
No. 0.
Any red wires?
3.
Cut the 4th wire.
Done. Button,
Weird
yellow, detonate.
Weird symbols.
Gotcha.
Yellow, detonate. Hold and tell me the color.
Yellow.
5. Any position.
Okay, wrong.
What?
Button, yellow, detonate.
Okay. Is there more than one battery?
Yes.
All right. Press and immediately release it.
Done. Okay,
Okay.
symbols. There's angry snake, menorah, tongue out, and BT.
Angry snake, menorah, tongue out. Okay, so do menorah, tongue, BT, angry snake. Simon Says is next.
Simon Says. Okay, Will and Simon Says. It's yellow, and we have a single strike.
Do we have a vowel in the serial number?
Yes.
Okay, and you said yellow, 1 strike.
Yes.
Red.
Okay. Yellow, blue.
Red, green.
Yellow, blue, and then red.
So red, green, yellow.
Done. What now?
Words, panels, who's on first?
Okay, C, C-E-E, C-double-E, C, C-double-E.
Bottom right, bottom right.
Your as in you all. Your as in you all.
Okay, you.
Done.
You are
Next word. Panel monitor says your belonging to you. Your belonging to you. Possessive.
Okay, so right, middle.
Press.
Right, middle.
Middle.
Yes.
Monitor says C. Letter C. C. Letter C.
Top right.
First.
Left, O-K-A-Y, yes. Middle, no. Right.
No. Well done. Next.
It is numbers on a screen display.
Fall. Monitor says fall.
Okay, 4th position.
3. Monitor says 3.
1st position.
1. Monitor says 1.
So 3. No.
Fall.
Fuck. Is it? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Monitor says 3. We're starting from scratch.
Okay. 1st.
2. I
Yes.
blew up. I clicked the first thing. It was a 2.
Okay. Well,
Explain.
maybe I was wrong.
Well, I don't know how. We need to learn from this so we don't do that again. What happened?
I think my letters were just too close together. And I mistaked it for the first one.
Okay.
So the
Do I
second
have to
one.
tell you that we're doing it from scratch? Because I think the manual said, oh, if it's the first time, it's the second time, third time or something, but I can't remember, okay? You have the manual.
Hang on. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because it started all over again. Okay. Yep. Nope. That's where I missed it.
You have to
You have
pick
to
up on
start
these
all
sorts of
over
things.
again.
Yep, when you get a strike, you start from scratch. That's why I've told you. We're starting from scratch. Okay. I'm not sure about the order with this. I'm quite tempted to just tell you what the next module is supposed to be.
I mean, you can do that because sometimes it's hard for me to go down it because I don't have the whole thing memorized. But telling you what the next module is, especially if it's like something that.
Besides,
takes up 2
I think we
pages,
should go
that's kind of
from
intense.
more difficult to easier. I think that's gonna be better for all sorts of reasons, including morale.
Okay.
Okay,
Fair
so
enough.
we
If
should
that's the
start with
case, we'll
frequency.
Start with frequency.
Yeah, let's roll with frequency. Are you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm picking up the bar. I'm looking for frequency. Okay. Short, 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 and short, long, and short, long, and short, short, and short, long, short, short, and short, 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 and stop. Short, 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 and short, long, and short, long, short, short, and short, long, short, short, and short, 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 and stop.
Okay. Okay, so 1-5.
Done. Password E.
Okay. Every.
No. A.
About. After. Again. About.
Yeah,
After.
you gotta be faster than
Again.
that. I.
Okay. No.
F.
First. Found.
No. R.
Right.
No. Y.
No. Nothing.
E.
Every.
No. A.
About. After. Again.
About, sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, maze. The circles are 1, 5, 6, 4.
1, 5, 6, 4. Okay, I got it. Tell me where you are. and where you
5,
need to go.
4, I'm going to 1, 3.
3. Okay, right up. Fuck.
I did go right and up.
I know you did.
I can go back.
Yeah, go back.
Okay.
Left, down, left, up, right, up, left 2,
Yeah.
down 3.
Yeah, and?
Try one more down.
Okay, and? I'm on 1, 2. I need to get to 1, 3.
Then go
Sorry,
back
I'm
up.
on 1, 2. I need to get to 3 with, I need to get to 3, 1.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then go right 2 and down.
Done. Who's on first? It says they are, they are, they are, with a contraction.
Okay, there they are. Okay. Bottom left.
You. As in you, not the letter, you.
Sure.
Okay,
You are.
monitor says... Read, R-E-E-D, read, R-E-E-D.
Bottom left.
You're as in you are, you're as in you are, contraction.
You.
Letter U?
Your contraction. Word you.
Okay.
Your contraction. Next.
Didn't work. Okay, monitor says you are.
Bottom right.
What question mark? What question mark?
Okay. You.
Okay, monitor says, that was you. Monitor says, you are.
Bottom right.
What?
UHHH. What? Left.
Okay, what it is. Red button detonate.
Red button detonate. Okay. No. Is there more than one battery?
No. Sorry, yes, there's more than one battery. Red detonate more than one battery.
Press and release.
Done. Okay, Simon says it blinks red. And we are on one strike.
Val or no Val?
No vowels.
No Val's one strike, so what was the color? Red.
Red.
So red.
Okay. Red and then yellow.
Red, green.
Red, yellow, blue.
Red, green, blue.
Done. Okay, wires, wires, 5 of them.
Okay, is the last wire black?
No.
Okay, is there one red wire?
No.
Is there any black wires?
No.
Cut the second wire.
Done. Weird symbols. Pyramid, reverse C with a dot, lollipop, and the H ribbon. Ribbon H.
Pyramid?
Yeah. Triforce. Triforce, reverse C with a dot, lollipop, and ribbon H. I'm dead. But at least
Okay.
find the answer.
We'll say them again for me.
Triforce, reverse C with a dot, lollipop, and ribbon H.
I still have no idea what this Triforce is.
It's a
I've
pyramid.
never-
It's 3 triangles. Have you never played Legend of Zelda?
No, we had that conversation. I was pretty sure of.
Okay, well then, I don't know, a pyramid. A triangular sort of thing.
Yeah, I got one of those, sort of, with a line through it.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the pyramid.
That's the
What was
pyramid.
the other stuff? Okay, I was like, you've never said that to me before. I don't know what that is.
Pyramid, ribbon H, lollipop, reverse C with a dot.
Well, now that I know what the pyramid is, I need, where the hell? Okay, pyramid, ribbon H, reverse C with a dot, and what was the other one?
Lollipop.
Wait, is this?
I don't know. Once again, I don't see it because I'm dead, okay?
That's okay. Okay, so you're not talking about this, like, little AT triangle looking thing, were you?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Yeah, you know, I think that's this time around is the first time we've actually run into that symbol. Because
Well-
I had never really had you
Say
Say
pyramid.
me
I
about that
know, but
symbol.
once again, by the process of elimination, you should have looked at it and figured, okay, that's the one we haven't had, and we have established terms for all of them, pretty much.
Yeah, but I was also trying to figure out what maybe that's the staff with the line through it is what you call this other thing.
The staff with you're not confusing it with the sextupus, are you?
No, but I would prefer it if you call it the sextupus because then I remember that.
Yeah.
When you say staff, I have to disambiguate it, and I'm like,
No, hold on.
"Ah."
Staff is
Yes.
the staff. Staff has a sort of a C-shaped, reverse C-shaped head, and then goes to the bottom left in a squiggly fashion. That's the staff, okay? Imagine a wizard staff going from bottom right corner all the way up, and then it having a sort of an orb at the end, except that the orb is opened, okay? I don't understand what you mean by a him. I don't know whether you understand me or not.
No, I do not understand you. Like, what open orb?
That's the weirdest thing to say ahem to if you do not understand. Okay, well,
I'm saying it because I'm
Okay.
staring at the symbols trying to figure out if I can
Okay.
figure out what you're talking about.
imagine that the thing starts from the bottom right corner, okay?
Okay.
Then in a squiggly way goes up, chum, and then there's this rounded thing at the end that doesn't close, okay? So it's not quite a lollipop or a balloon because it's open at the end.
And it's got a leg off of it?
You can
the
look at it
left?
that way, I guess.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That's the staff.
That. Okay. I guess I never would have thought about it as a staff.
I see it as a staff.
And it's got a line through it at the top,
No.
right? No.
No. I mean, do you mean the crossed lambda?
Is that what the hell this thing is called?
You know Greek letters, right?
No, the hell I don't. I know a few, but I don't know all of them.
Well, you should kind of know lambda. That's with the lambda you have sort of one diagonal line and then another diagonal line coming off of it, and at the top it's kind of it's rounded. So that's the lambda, and the lambda we have over there has a sort of a notch on it, a notched lambda, a lambda with a cross, a cross lambda, whatever I call it, a notched lambda or something. But that's not the one I have in mind. No, the one I have in mind is one line, okay? Just one line that's squiggly from the bottom right to going midway and then curving counterclockwise. That's literally it.
I feel like we've called it something else in the past.
No, I've called it the staff
No?
consistently. We rarely stumble upon it,
Oh,
but I
that
call it the
must-
staff.
Oh, well, that might be why. So it must be this thing. Then, yeah.
How would you describe it?
Call it a staff.
How would you describe it? Describe it to me so I know whether we're talking about the same thing.
Okay, so yeah, bottom right, little notch, and then it kind of goes up in a little squiggle, and then yeah, it's like a half orb. I suppose that's what you can call it. It reminds me of an R missing its leg, but you know,
Okay.
pretty positive. It's the only one that I can think of that we've not really had, other than apparently the pyramid one now, that we don't have that often.
I mean, yeah,
I
we've
think is
had
what
it
threw me
once or
for a
twice,
loop.
but very rarely. We've had the staff, and that's what I call the staff. Okay, and you have the pyramid. You will recognize it as the pyramid or the Triforce,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Call it the pyramid. Don't
Pyramid.
call it the Triforce. Yeah, I'll
Okay,
lose it.
it's a pyramid.
It is a pyramid, and there's literally only one line that has that pyramid in it.
Okay.
So,
Well,
yeah.
okay. So are there more than one line that has the staff?
Let's see. No.
Okay, so if I see a pyramid or is this the same one? It has to be.
It's actually, they're not in the same line.
So how
Believe
did
it or
we
not.
have them in the same thing?
What? There's no way. Did we really?
Didn't we?
I didn't think so. I think there
Maybe
were
we
two
didn't.
separate
Okay, fine.
rows.
Maybe separate prayers, whatever. But that means that
Yeah.
I can tell you whether we have the pyramid or the staff, and you're gonna know which line to look in. Okay?
And I can figure out which one it is. Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with those then. And the moment I say pyramid, you immediately jump to that column. Okay?
Okay. Yes, I will recognize it now. What the
Excellent.
heck you're
Are
talking
you
about.
ready
Okay.
for frequency?
Give me just one moment to get there, and I will be.
Tell me when you're ready, and I'll restart.
Oh, past it.
Also, I will keep on telling you what I see in front of me until you explicitly tell me to stop. This goes on a loop forever.
I know it does.
Once you have enough, because I'll
okay.
keep repeating the same word, just tell me to stop.
All right, I will definitely do my best to tell you to stop. Sometimes I have you keep going because I just want to make sure that
I understand, but I don't know when you're satisfied and when you're not. I don't want to have to guess. That's the whole point of the game. We have to keep communicating. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's go. Going for frequency as soon as I find it. It's so dark. Short, 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 and long, and short, long, short, and long, 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 and long, short, 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 and short, and stop. There could have been more. There could have been one short more than that. Could have been 4 shorts. I'm not sure. Do you have it?
Well, hang on. Let me see. Hang on. Nope, that doesn't make any sense either. Short. Sorry, I'm trying to see if it could be something else.
No, it was 3 shots
Okay,
after the
try-
song. Yes?
4, 5.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, monitor says fall.
4th position.
Fall. Monitor says 1.
4.
Second position. Monitor says 3.
3rd.
2. Monitor says 3.
2nd.
3. Monitor says fall.
2.
Okay, symbols. Tongue out, sextopus, sigma, and reverse question mark.
Do it again.
Sextopus, 6, tongue out, reverse question mark.
Okay, so 6, sextopus, reverse question mark, tongue out.
Gotcha. Button, white abort.
You said white abort.
Yes. 1 battery vowel.
Do you have a lit indicator that's CAR?
No.
More than 2 batteries?
No.
Say the button again to me.
Abort, white.
Or white, hold, and tell me the color.
It's blue.
For any position.
Okay, get ready for the wires, Venn wires.
Wires.
Okay,
And
there's
there.
white nothing.
Cut.
Okay, white light star, white starlight, white starlight.
Right. Does it have 2 or more batteries, the bomb?
No, 1.
Leave it alone.
Okay, a red blue star, a red blue star.
Does the bomb have a parallel port?
Yes.
Cut it.
Red blue nothing.
Is the last digit serial number even?
No.
Leave it alone.
Blue white, blue light star, blue light star, blue light star.
Does it have a parallel port?
Yes.
I forgot. Okay, cut it.
White blue starlight, white blue starlight. No, fuck it, I have to cut it, otherwise we wouldn't be done. Okay, password.
Yeah.
D.
D. No.
T.
There. As in theirs. There. These. Thing. Think. 3.
Thing. Think. Gotcha. Okay, wires, 6 of them.
Are there any yellow wires?
No.
Is the serial number last digit odd?
Yes.
Cut 3rd wire.
Done. Okay, who's on first? It says the belonging to them. The belonging to them.
Right, middle.
Like.
Your contracture next.
Fuck.
Ooh, we
I
died.
clicked the all. No, not yet. Yes.
Oh.
It says yes. Monitor says yes from start.
Okay. Left middle.
Left middle. Aha. Aha.
You are.
Aha.
You.
Well, okay, fine. So I'm clicking the same thing. Okay. Monitor says red. LED red. Red color. Red color.
Right middle.
You are. Let us.
Done.
Yes. Okay. Monitor says you. Y-O-U. You.
Right middle.
Uh-huh. I should have pressed aha. I think aha means we press aha.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Okay, we've died.
Oh, we died. Okay.
Well, we were doing reasonably well.
We
The
were.
password thing is pissing me off. Yeah, it's It can be... You gotta read these off very swiftly. I know I may then have a rough time wrapping my head around them, but you have to rattle them off as quickly as you can. No other way around it.
I was just trying to give you time to actually listen to what I was saying to you.
I'm
but I
gonna
could just
die
say 'em
if you
all.
don't do it as quickly as you possibly can, okay? I can process things. If I have a rough time, well, that's on me, okay?
Okay.
You have
alright,
to do
I'll
things as
read
quickly
them
as you possibly can.
Okay, fine. I will read them quickly. You know where I can't read them quickly? When we have the line of words, because then you end up hitting the wrong word.
Yeah, sure. You have to, you have to disambiguate. That's true.
I know.
Okay, are you ready for frequency?
Alright. Alright, I need a different paper. Hang on
You
a second.
you don't need all the letters to be able to tell which one of these it is. Keep that in mind.
No, yes, I know. That's not how I do it, but I do need to hear what you're telling me.
I know.
Okay, alright, I'm ready.
Let's go. We're starting with frequency.
Okay.
What's the frequency? What's the thing? Second is long and short, short and long, short and long, long, short and stop. Short, short, short and long and short, short and long, short and long, 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 short and.
Alright, you can probably stop repeating it. Okay, 9-2.
Okay, next up, symbols, weird symbols. Okay, there's tongue out, sixtopus, BT, and Cthulhu with a staff. Cthulhu with a staff, tongue out, sixtopus, BT.
Okay, so BT, Cthulhu, Sixtopus, tongue out.
Done. Monitor says 3.
Okay, third position.
2. Monitor says 1.
4.
Second position. Monitor says 3.
Third position.
3. Monitor says 2.
First position.
1. Monitor says fall.
Third.
No. We're starting from scratch. Fall. Monitor says fall.
Fourth.
2. Monitor says 2.
Fourth.
2. Monitor says fall.
4.
Third position. Monitor says 2.
First position.
2. Monitor says 3.
2.
Okay, done. Wires, 6 of them.
Any yellow wires?
1.
More than one white wire?
2.
Cut the fourth wire.
Done. Okay, then wires. White nothing.
Cut.
Okay. White light, white light.
Cut. No.
Wrong.
Fuck,
Red star.
yeah. Cut.
Done. Okay, panels with wires. Black A.
Cut.
Done. Next panel. Blue C.
Leave.
Blue C. Again.
Cut.
Red B.
Leave.
Next panel. Red C.
Leave.
Black C.
Cut.
Blue A.
Leave.
Next panel. Red C.
Leave.
Red B.
Leave.
Done. Okay, we're moving on. Password. D.
Password. No.
K.
No.
M. Nothing under M.
No.
S.
Small, sound, spell, still, study.
Sound, I think. Yes, sound. Simon says red.
How many strikes
2.
do we have? And vowel?
No vowels.
What was the color again?
Red.
Red.
No.
Fuck. No.
I died. I was about to die on time anyway,
Yeah.
but it wasn't red.
No, you died because it was 2 strikes, not 1 strike, and I read 1 strike. So there was that.
Yeah. The password. You have to tell me no if there's nothing under a given letter, and swiftly.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Didn't do it fast enough.
All right. Are you ready for frequency?
Well, give me a second to get there, and I will be.
All right.
Okay. All right. Let me just change, because Jesus Lord, this takes up a lot of space.
I know. Are you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Let's go. Okay, I'm rolling with frequency. I'm looking for the thing. It's not here. Short, short, and short, long, short, short, and short, short, and long, short, long, short, and long, short, long, and stop.
Okay.
Short, 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 and short, long, short, short, and short, short, and long, short, long, short, and long, short, long, and stop.
Okay. I think I can get it. Hang on. Nope, I'm missing something somewhere. Hang on. No, so short, long, short, short.
Short, 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 and then short, long, short, short. That's the first 2.
What is the first 2? Say it again.
I forgot.
Okay, try 2-2.
Gotcha. Okay, 6 wires.
Any yellow wires?
2,
Of course there are. Red wires?
2.
Cut the 4th wire.
Done. Simon says it's yellow.
Vowel or no vowel?
No vowel.
Do we have any strikes?
No.
Red.
Wrong.
What?
Sorry about that. I must have fucked up. No, there's no vowels. Okay, 1 strike. No vowels.
Okay.
Yellow.
1 strike, no vowels. Okay. Green.
Wrong. 2 strikes. No vowels. Sorry, there's a vowel. Okay, sorry. I don't know what vowels are.
So we have 2 strikes
Yes, and a vowel.
and a vowel. Okay. And the color that it's
Yellow.
flashing is yellow.
Yes.
Blue.
Okay. Yellow, green.
Blue, yellow.
Yellow, green, blue.
Blue, yellow, red.
Yellow, green, blue, blue.
Blue, yellow, red, red.
Done. Weird symbols. See with a dot, angry snake, menorah, and BT. See with a dot, angry snake, menorah, BT.
Dot. Say it again. C with a dot. What?
See with a dot, menorah, angry snake, BT.
Say it again.
See with a dot, menorah, angry snake, BT.
Menorah, BT, C with a dot, angry snake.
Done. Monitor says 1.
Second position.
3. Monitor says 2.
That's second.
1. Monitor says 2.
3.
4th. Monitor says 1.
Second.
4th. Monitor says 3.
4.
Done. Okay, panels. 3 blue wires in a row.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Blue C.
Leave.
Blue B.
Leave.
Blue B.
Cut.
Next panel. Black C.
Cut.
Next panel. Red B.
Leave.
Red C.
Leave.
Another red C.
Leave.
Next panel. Blue B.
Leave.
Blue C.
Leave.
Black A.
Cut.
Done. Okay, password K.
Fudge. I don't think there's anything.
A.
A. About after again.
It's probably gonna be after. No. Fuck, we're dead.
Cool.
Sorry, my inability to recognize I as a vowel has been fatal. That's absolutely on me. We've wasted too much time on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I'm ready to try again, though.
you said you want to try again?
Yes, I'm ready to try again.
Okay.
Are you ready to try again?
Let me get to frequency and I will be.
Excellent. Remember that I may not give you the first letter because I first have to find the damn thing. And remember that I may make mistakes. That's why I keep repeating these, okay?
Yes, I know, and that's the reason why I keep trying. Like, once you start from the beginning, I try to go through it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Let me flip over, and I am ready.
Let's go. Okay, I'm looking for frequency, but it's too dark for me to see where it is. That's why I have a difficult time catching it at the start. Okay, let me try to find it. Second, short and long, short, long, short, and long, and long, 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 and short, long, short, and stop.
Okay.
Short, 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 long, and short, and long, short, long, short, and long, and long, 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 and short, long, short, and stop.
Okay.
Short.
I think I can get
Okay.
it. Nine five.
Gotcha. Button, red, hold. No batteries.
You said no batteries?
No batteries in a vowel.
Press and release.
Done. Okay, password Z. Presumably nothing.
No, there is
D.
nothing. I do know that. No.
J. You gotta be faster than that.
I know I do. No.
L.
Large learn.
Large learn. No. I.
No.
IS.
S is small, sound, spell, still, study.
Spells. Hold on. Still, you say? Still. Okay, still it is. Okay, symbols. Angry E. There's H with a halo, AE, and Sigma. 6.
Okay, do it again.
Sigma 6. There's H with a halo, AE, and Angry E.
The 6, angry E, AE, H with a halo.
Done. Okay, then wires. White nothing.
Cut.
Okay. Well, done. Monitor says 4.
Oh, okay. Fourth.
4. Monitor says 2.
Fourth.
4. Monitor says 3.
Third position.
2. Monitor says 4.
Fourth.
3. Monitor says 2.
2. 4.
Okay, done. Who's on first? It says they are. They are. 2 words. They are.
Left middle.
Like.
Your contracture. Next. Ooh. Hold. Done.
Hold. Start from beginning.
Your contracture. Next. Ooh. Hold.
L.
Done. Okay.
Next, monitor says C. C-double-E. C-double-E.
Bottom right.
Left.
Right.
Okay,
Left.
right it is. Next, monitor says blank.
Right middle.
What question mark? What question mark?
You. Hold.
Hold.
Your
Okay.
contracture.
Maze will unfold. It's fall 1, 5, 4 for the circles. Fall 1, 5, 4 for the circles. We're doing fine on time.
4, 5, 4. Okay, tell me where you're at, where you need to go.
6, 3. I need to go to 2, 5.
Okay. Jesus. All right. Down 2,
Yeah.
left 4, up, right 2, up, left 2, up,
Yeah.
left,
Yeah.
up, right.
Done. Simon says yellow. Vowels.
Vowel or no vowel?
Vowel. Vowel. No strikes.
Vowel, no strikes. Okay. Vowel. What was the color again?
Yellow.
Green.
Okay. Yellow and then blue.
Green, red.
Yellow, blue. Green.
Green, red, yellow.
Yellow, blue, green, yellow.
So green, red, yellow, green.
Yellow, blue, green, yellow, blue.
Green, red, yellow, green, red.
Done. Wires, 6 of them.
Are there any yellow wires?
1.
More than one white?
1. So no.
Any red wires?
3.
Cut the 4th wire.
Okay. And panels. Blue A.
Blue A, leave it.
Black B. Fuck!
Cut it. Damn.
This was the final thing we had to do. A couple of panels and we would have been done. What slowed us down the most? What should I work on? We were almost there.
Honestly, I always seem like passworders will only get stuck on the most.
It's bizarre. Okay,
Wow.
tell you what. I will tell you all the first letters that there are, and you're gonna rattle off. You're gonna see what letters there actually are. That's not a good system, is it? I don't know.
No, I think we tried that last time, which is why we started just talking, like saying them out, whatever letters were there, because I think we tried that last time and it took too long.
Okay, well, if I give you a letter, you have to, on the goddamn spot, tell me no if there's nothing under that.
Okay, I'm trying to do that, but sometimes bouncing around. Sometimes if I put stuff in, I can get it quickly, but other times, even the search is just like, what are you talking about? So then I have to just kind of arrow over.
Well, you can
Password is usually a good one, though.
you can presumably have bookmarks and so on. Need to be able to jump to that swiftly.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, you could
Especially when
print
we're
that
doing all of
out,
them.
or you could do whatever the hell. Or get a second monitor. I know. Okay, well, we have to establish a protocol. We have to figure out what we want to do. Is there any sort of improvement we can make?
Honestly, switching to some of the pages faster. Some of them are easier than others. I could, well, I can't. It's not going to work today because I'm going to have to get more ink if I print any more pages of anything out.
Okay. Do you have? as the most basic thing, you should have two copies open, one on one side of the screen and one on the other side of the screen. Presumably you can fit 2 pages at once. Right?
I can now, yes.
Well, so open the PDF reader twice, one on the left side, one on the right side, and yeah, go nuts, operate on both.
Would that be just to do 2 pages on each PDF? Can I open it up twice? Let me see. No, because then I can't see anything. But I can open up 2 pages at once, so there's that.
Or you can do that, whatever you want. I just want you to have access to as much information as you possibly can at the same time. We need that. We can't spend time on you jumping around and looking for information. That's time completely wasted.
Well, I agree with you, but yeah, this might help.
Okay. Are you ready to try again? Are you used to your system?
As used to as I'm gonna get in the 30 seconds that I've had it on my screen.
Well, you can have a gander at it some more if you want to.
I mean, I'm looking at it. It might be easier because then I don't have to keep flip-flopping up and down for some of these questions.
Yeah, that's kind of...
Like buttons and things.
Yeah, that would be quite handy.
Yeah. Wow. And I waited until this point to figure out that you can do that. Cool.
Well, sorry, that's stuff on your end.
That's what I just said. I love that for me, that it took me this long to realize you can do that. I wasn't blaming you.
I wasn't even... No, just tell me when you're ready.
I am ready.
Let's go frequency, of course.
Okay. Okay.
That's gotta be it. Okay. Short, I think. And long, and short, and long, short, and long, short, and stop. Short, and long, and short, and long, short, and long, short, and
I
stop.
think I can get it. Yeah.
Okay. Next up, password.
Uh, 9-2.
Okay, nothing on the Y, I presume.
No.
A.
About after again.
No. J.
No.
N.
Never.
No. B.
Below.
No. S.
Small, sound, spell, still, study.
Sound. Grateful maze.
Okay.
2, 3, and 5, 5. 2, 3, and 5, 5 for the circles.
All right, tell me where you're at. Where you gotta go?
I'm at 6, 3. I'm going to 2, 5. 6, 3, going to 2, 5.
Okay. Up to left, up, left, down, left, down, left, down, left, up to right.
Done. Okay, Venn wires. Red light style.
Does the bomb have 2 or more batteries?
Yes.
Okay, cut.
Okay, white nothing.
Cut.
Okay, white blue light.
Is there a parallel port?
No.
Leave.
Okay, well I cut the final one. Okay, panels with wires. Black
Okay.
A.
Cut.
Red A.
Leave.
Next. Blue C.
Leave.
Black A.
Cut.
Next. Black A.
Leave.
Red A.
Leave.
Okay. Blue C.
Cut.
Black Sea.
Cut.
Blue Sea.
Leave.
Okay, we're done. Simon says. It's yellow. No strikes.
Vowel or no
Yes, vowel.
vowel? Green.
Okay, yellow and then red.
Green, blue.
Okay, yellow, red. Yellow, green, blue, green. Done! Okay, monitor says fall.
Fourth.
3. Monitor says fall.
Fourth.
Fall. Monitor says fall.
4.
Second. Monitor says 3.
Fourth.
3. Monitor says fall.
Second.
Wrong.
Yeah, I just realized
Start from
that.
scratch. Monitor says 3.
Third.
3. Monitor says 3.
First.
Fall. Monitor says 1.
4.
Fourth. Monitor says 3.
First.
Fall. Monitor says 2.
4.
Done. Weird symbols. Menorah paragraph. Field star and angry snake.
So menorah, paragraph, angry snake, filled star.
Okay. Who's on first? Read. R-E-A-D. Read book.
Right middle.
You are as a person. You are.
Your.
Gotcha. Monitor says read. R-E-E-D. Read.
Bottom left.
You are.
Your. Next.
Okay, monitor says. Oh, it's blank, I guess. Well, we've died. we were down to this final thing, also wires and button. The fuck up with the numbers monitor, I would say, did it.
Yeah, it did, and I realized it it was too late. Yeah, the wrong instructions left my mouth at that point.
We were doing so goddamn well, though. The first few, we just blazed through those. Also, one thing is that if we run out of time on something where I can mess around, I can just cut all the wires or something, and we can still win just by accruing a couple of strikes. If push comes to shove, that's what I'm gonna do. So something like Venn wires, yeah, I'm willing to do that on.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, honestly, the biggest hint that I can probably give you about Venn wires, I probably should have said all along, is if it is white and it has nothing else, cut it.
White nothing is to cut.
Yes, always. It doesn't change.
Okay, white nothing cut.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Is that cheating? Like, is that cheating?
No, I'm fully confident if I manage to memorize a lot. You could also tell me all the passwords and then I can try to memorize them. For instance, I know that there's nothing under Y or Z.
Yeah, there's definitely nothing under
You can
wires
also
that
learn Morse
never-
code. That's presumably also not cheating. Whatever it takes, as long as I don't look at the manual.
Okay, touche.
Okay, are you ready for frequency again?
I am.
Let's do this.
Okay.
All right, I'm picking up the bomb. Ready? A long, short, 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 end. Short, end. Short, long, end. Long, end. Short, 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 end. Stop. Long, short, 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 end. Short, end. Short, long, end. Long,
That should
End.
be enough. 600.
Gotcha. Password next. F.
Going the wrong goddamn way.
First.
Found.
Gotcha. Okay, monitor says
Okay.
fall. Sorry, no, stop,
four.
stop, stop! Monitor says 2! I'm sorry, forget that. Monitor says 2.
Okay. Second.
4. Monitor says 3.
First.
4. Monitor says 3.
Third.
2. Monitor says 1.
Second.
2. Monitor says 2.
4.
Done. Maze. It's 1, 2, 3, 5 for circles. 1, 2, 3, 5 for circles.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, and tell me where you
5,
are.
3 to 5, 5. 5, 3 to 5, 5.
Okay. Right, up 3, left, down.
Okay. Symbols. Copyright, sextopus, tits, and lambda with a notch.
Say it again.
Lambda with a notch, copyright, tits, and sextopus.
Okay, copyright, tits, sextopus, lambda.
Okay, wires, 4 of them.
Okay, more than one wire?
More than 1 what?
More than one red wire.
2.
Sorry. Is the last digit odd?
No.
What color is the last wire?
White.
Okay. Is there a yellow wire?
1.
How many blue wires?
0.
Cut the second wire.
Done. Okay. Who's on first? You are.
Okay.
You are as a person. You are as a, you are.
Bottom right.
Bottom right is middle.
Blank. Ready.
Blank.
Okay.
Next. Monitor says nothing. It says nothing. The word nothing.
Middle left.
Middle left is next.
What? Question mark.
No.
Uh-huh.
Aha. Monitor says nothing. The word nothing.
Left middle.
UHHH. UHHH.
Ready. Nothing. Left.
Nothing. Okay, button. It's yes, it's yellow and says press.
Is there more than 2 batteries?
No, 2.
Okay, so hold it and tell me the color.
Okay, it's yellow.
5, any position.
Okay, then wires. Red star.
Cut.
Okay, white, blue, nothing. White, blue, nothing.
Is the last digit of the serial number even?
Yes.
Cut it.
White, red, light star. White, red starlight. White, red starlight.
Two or more batteries?
2.
Cut it.
Red starlight.
Cut it.
And final one, cut it. Panels. Black sea.
Cut it.
Another black sea.
Cut it.
Next. Red B.
Cut. No. Fuck.
No. Red C.
Sorry. Leave.
Red B.
Leave.
Next. Black C.
Leave.
Black A.
Cut it.
Blue B.
Cut it.
Blue C.
Cut it.
Okay, Simon says. It's yellow, I think. Yes, it's yellow. One strike. Yellow, one strike.
Vowels or no vowels?
No vowels.
Yellow, one strike. Green.
We're not gonna survive. Sorry, we're dead.
It's all good.
Okay, what was the failure point? What tripped us over? Up rather. What tripped us up?
I'm trying to think, because I thought there for a hot minute we were doing relatively well.
We were. The password one was nice. I looked at it and figured, hold on, is first gonna be it? And then you told me, and I mean, I pretty much arrived at first by myself over there. So password was nice.
Yeah. Honestly.
Okay, I know
I'm
one
sure
thing.
this time
When we're
around.
on the
Okay.
maze. Okay, go ahead.
No, you're okay. No, I didn't really have anything to add.
Okay. When we're on the maze, you can't really tell me, okay, now you need to tell me where you are and where you need to go. That's a complete and utter waste of time.
Okay.
If you tell me got it or done, that's gonna be sufficient.
Sure. So, how in 3 seconds did I lose my maze? Because I had to count it really fast because I lost my little maze paper. Where the fuck did it go? Like it just grew legs and walked off. Also, this is the second time I've had to remake that stupid paper. Because last time I accidentally threw it away. This time I did not. Yeah. Hold that thought for a second. Honestly, it might just be faster for me to redo it, because I don't know where the hell it went. Maybe it... Oh, here it is. Never mind. I lied. I found it. Okay. Alright, so I can just say got it. Cool. We'll make things easier.
Yep.
Okay. I will do that then. Yeah. That time, yeah, kind of had to count the maze. Although it didn't really take me that long this time around, but still. It's time that we could have had somewhere else.
Yes, and as far as switching is concerned, I think from frequency we should immediately go to password. And from password, I would say, might as well go to Simon Says.
Okay.
That way we should go to Simon Says with no strike, so you don't have to even bother thinking about that.
Frequency, password, Simon Says.
Yes.
Alright.
And I would say Van Wires last, because in a panic I can cut them as for the win snatch. So Van Wires we're gonna leave for the last second.
Okay.
Same goes for the wires and the button, because wires and button are relatively simple. Okay, so are you ready for frequency?
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let me try to find it. Short. Hold on. Short, long, short, and short, long, short, and short. Stop. Short, and short, long, and short, long, short, and short, long, short, and short,
I can get that. One 5.
Okay, F on the password.
First found.
No, W.
Water, where, which, world, wood, right.
No, E.
Every.
Could be it, yeah, every. Gotcha. Simon says, and it's gonna be yellow.
Vowel or no vowel?
Vowel.
Green.
Yellow, green.
Green, yellow.
Yellow, green, green.
Green, yellow, yellow.
Okay, yellow, green, green. Yellow. Green, yellow, yellow, green. Done. Okay, who is on first? There's nothing on the screen. Empty. It's completely nothing.
Bottom left.
Like.
Your contracture. Next. Ooh. Hold. Done.
Hold. Monitor says. Lead. L-E-A-D. Lead or lead.
Bottom right.
Bottom right is next.
What? Question mark. Uh-huh.
Monitor says. Your belonging to you. Possessive. Your.
Right middle.
You are. As in you are. You as a person are.
Your. Next. Like.
Next, we're done. Symbols. Pyramid. The lollipop. Cthulhu holding a staff. And Ribbon H.
Lollipop. Pyramid. Cthulhu. Ribbon H.
Done. Okay. Next up, maze. Circles are 1, 5, 6 fall. 1, 5, 6 fall.
Got it.
3, 5, 5, 5.
Okay. Up. Left 2. Down 4. Right 2. Down. Right. Fuck. I fucked up.
I'm on fall 1. And I need to go to 5, 5.
You need to go to 5, 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Left, up, left 2, up 4, right 2, down, left, down, right, up, right 2, up, left 2,
Done.
up,
No,
right.
I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Monitor says fall.
Okay, 4th.
4. Monitor says 1.
4.
Second. Monitor says fall.
4.
Third. Monitor says 3.
Second.
3. Monitor says 3.
3.
Okay, panels. Red Sea.
Cut.
Blue Bee.
Cut.
Next. Red Sea.
Leave.
Black Sea.
Cut.
Next. Blue A.
Cut.
Black Sea.
Cut.
Red B.
Leave.
Blue B.
Cut.
Red B.
Leave.
We're done. Okay, next up, button. This is detonate, yellow.
Yellow.
Many batteries.
Okay, press and release.
Done. Wires, 6 of them.
Any yellow.
No.
Last of the serial number odd.
Even.
Fuck. Any red wires?
2.
Cut the 4th wire.
Done. Then wires. Final thing. Then wires. I'm cutting the white, nothing. White star,
Okay.
white star. What's white star?
Cut.
Okay. Blue-red light, starlight. Blue-red starlight. Blue-red starlight.
Right. Parallel port.
No.
Leave it.
White-red star.
Cut.
Okay. White-red nothing.
Nothing. Is the serial number even?
I don't
Then-
fucking know. I'm cutting both of them. We're done.
Okay.
And I was supposed to cut both of them anyway.
I couldn't remember if I'd asked at that point.
You probably, I don't know, I can't remember, but yeah, I cut both of them because we still had 2 strikes left, and I was about to die in a couple of seconds. So yeah, I figured we're doing this. I just cut both of them, and we got no strikes because I was supposed to cut both of them.
That was correct,
7.04 seconds, best time. For us.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough going through all of the modules. Jesus.
Yeah, but guess what? We have
We
prevailed.
did it. Yes, we did. We have indeed. And nobody on your friends' lists has even made it this far.
Of course they haven't. Are you kidding? They haven't made it to this section.
I know.
They haven't
just
made it
gave
to the
up.
previous section.
They just gave up, those
Ye-
quitters.
I know. What is wrong with people?
I don't know.
Well, whatever's wrong with them is right with us because we've managed to beat Section 5 entirely.
Oh, you did. Oh,
And I'm particularly
God.
proud of leaving Van Wires as the last damn thing. Precisely
that's
because
the
of this
best
move.
one.
Yeah, that's anticipation for you.
Yeah.
And one thing I appreciate, something went wrong in the maze process and we've still recovered because you were guiding
Yeah, we
me.
did.
Yeah, and once again, you got over it thinking, okay, we need to move on. Brilliant, because I was going to 5-5 and you were guiding me like full spaces to the left, even though I only had 2 to go. But I got there and we got through everything.
Yes. That's what matters. That was Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
It sure was, Stephanie. That was an episode of a playthrough if I've ever seen one.
Either way, thank you all oh so much for watching so far.
And you will see us.
Else when.
That's good. That's good. That's really good. That's amazing. Oh my god, that was brilliant.